What's going on, guys and gals? Today I'm going to give you a brief tour of the Agway 2125 lawn tractor. Alright, now what this thing has, it's got a 7-speed tranny on the fender. It's got your forward and reverse right there. That's your speed there on the fender. And 42-inch deck. Yes, I said deck, not the other word. Anyway, there's a rear end view. Going to the other side. And we'll pop the hood. 12.5 horsepower Briggs right there under the hood. But there is something missing right there. Well, what had happened is the starter was kind of crapping out. Like one minute it would crank fine, the other minute it would run the battery down. And the battery right here, it's like brand new as of 3 months ago. So anyway, here is the starter I'm going to put in, and this is the one that took a dump, the one that's all taken apart here. It's basically this starter. It's going to go in like so, and those two holes, it's just going to bolt up right to the block, and this red wire right here will go to that lug, and basically this part of the starter will ground right to the block. That'll be a ground. Alright, I'm going to show you what happened on the old starter. I have all the parts here from it. This is the back piece right here. There you can see better. And these things here are called the brushes, which here's the other two brushes. It's kind of a pain in the ass to put back together once you get this apart because it's all spring loaded and stuff. But basically right here is where the lug kind of broke and it got all brittle, and there is where one of the brushes was and it didn't stay in place, which would more than likely explain why it was cranking funny. And that's your starting gear, which I actually swapped that out too because the other one I have is in better, the one that came off of this one was in better shape. That's the one off the other starter. But I was looking online and it's like they go for like 90 bucks a piece, but it just so happens my dad has a junk mower with the same 12.5 horse Briggs under the hood, so I went over there and snagged this starter for nothing. So we'll install it and we'll do a cranker wanker video. Sweet. Alright, got the starter in place. That bolt there, but you gotta use a ratchet on that one. Use a wrench on that one. I think 9/16. Alright, all we got left to do is hook the lug up, the wire to the lug, like so. Stick your nut on here, and then we want to tighten it. And there's a guard that goes up here also, which, yeah, this thing. 2 bolts on the cover, but we'll worry about that after we know it runs, after we know it'll start up. So anyway, let's give her a shot. Okay, we want to go clutch, give it some choke. Okay, a little throttle, and almost. Let off the choke. now for the decorative guard. And done. Well, you know, it's not the best shape in the world, but $250, 6 years ago, not complaining. Gotta do something about that seat though, but it's only a cosmetic issue. As long as stuff isn't poking into my ass, I'm fine. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this vid and stay tuned for more here on 96.9 The Whip. We'll see you later.